Hi, it's AJ and welcome to my channel. Today we are making little notebooks that fit into pockets. Okay, so I've got 6 different styles of tying them or making them here. Right, so there's number 1, number 2, number 3. That's number 4. Number 5, look, how's that done? And number 6. Now I've got a different way of doing that to what we were shown on another video, so I'll just show you how to make that slightly different, a slightly better way of doing it. Okay, with that one, so I'll show you those as well. So if you like the idea of this, I don't know if it's that one or that one I did last time. Oh well, I've then just done it. I blinked since then. Right, so please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, very important. Share my video. Please press the notification bell with your lovely crafty fingers if you'd like to see my videos come up. What else can I tell? Please give me a comment. Yay, love to have a comment. So if there's anything you'd like to comment on, please do. Don't be afraid to do that, because I'll always reply. Join my Facebook group, please, because I've got some lovely printables on there. Just been saying at the end, that's a sort of papers. It's A4, but it will translate apparently to letter paper if you've got American paper. I've got this on there as well. I've got 24, in fact. Excuse me. I've got 24 papers. This is I think I've got the green version, and this is the blue version. So I can change some of the colours. Some of the colours sometimes. Okay, so please join me. Yay! If you want to learn how to do these, I know that some of them have been done before, but there are 6 different ways, and some of them are slightly different to probably what you know. Okay then, let's go. Right, so this is number 1. Got to make sure your little bits of scrap are all in the same. Yeah, it's best to make sure they're all either at the top or the bottom, depends where you're going to staple. If you're going to staple at the top, you're going to staple at the bottom. Yeah, I think it's best to staple at the top in a way. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, this little tiny stapler, yeah. So staple in the middle. I'm going to staple in the middle first. I'm going to put 2 more staples if I can find the hole. Right, so that one's in the middle there, and try and staple at about the same level. Ooh, look, managing it. And about the same level there. So I don't know whether to round the corner. No, you can't really round the corners, can you? You have to leave it like that. There we go, like that. Right, so then we don't have to put a little, but I might find something I might want to embellish the front page with, because I don't know, you could tear it out, but I'm gonna bring them all together by putting that bit of stuff on there. One thing I made on the video the other day. So that. Ooh, so yes, we need a bit of glue for this one then. So that will go nicely on there, look. Ooh, like that. There we go. Nicely glued on. Look how neatly that is then. I guess that's not meant to be taken out, so not torn off, not a torn off one, just a little notebook one that you put into a journal pocket or clip into a journal. I'm going to put is that loose? If anything's loose, then take it out. Yeah. No, I don't think it's loose. It's probably just the way it is. It looks a bit loose though, doesn't it? Right, I might prevent it looking loose in a minute. Just going to try and get some glue onto the there with the finger there. Oh, look at that. It's a little butterfly cut out of some of my, that's my design paper, I think, isn't it? Is it one of mine? Look, I think that's one of mine. I think it is. Yeah, I think I've got that on the group, actually, on my Facebook group. That is on my Facebook group. And of course, you can ink it up. You can ink anything up you like. If you like, if you like, if you like. If you don't like, you don't have to. I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to make that look like it's not hanging out by cutting it there, because it looks a bit like it's precarious, and it might, you know, it doesn't want to look like that. Well, I don't think so. No rules. You can have it like that if you like, as much as you like. Well, anyway, that's number one. Yay, number one's finished. Very good. That's number one scrap paper book. Okay, some lovely bright green paper for number. Actually, I could perhaps don't need all this unless you want a massive. The reason I'm using this as scrap is because it's got. I should have had the same colour on both sides, but because I forgot. I think I forgot the machine was in. So what I'm going to do is probably take a few of those out, and again make sure that, well, you don't have to make sure, but this is one I'm going to take those two off. So you can measure this, or you don't have to measure it, or you can do it by eye like I'm going to do. It's the one where I'm going to go. Hold on. I'm going to take a few more out because I can use that in another one. In the next one, no, in the next one, yeah, I could actually use that in the next one. Right, so this one, try, if you want it straight, have it straight. If you don't want it straight, oh, that cat's going to be upside, well, sideways, it doesn't matter. Little pussycat there, yeah, right, this one. So this is going to be the small side. Hold on, try and get them the same size. Hold on, hold on. There we go. So that's about there, look. So there-ish, and about the same from that side. And there. How about that? So I'm going to clamp it. I'm going to clamp it quick. Get a clamp or something. A bit bigger than that, really. A little bit bigger, because I want it for something. Little bit bigger. I need it a little bit bigger. I'll show you why in a minute. I can't find one a bit bigger than this. It'll have to be that massive one. Yeah, not quite, is it? Now there's a reason for this. I'm clamping it like that. Okay, there's a reason. Right, and let's see if I've got a green thread. There's that one. That's got a bit of green in it, hasn't it? Oh, I've used this, haven't I? Whoa, there it is. Right. This one I think needs to be about 3 times as long as that one. 2, 3. That's not a material cutter. And we just have to join in. Join in, please do. Right, there we go. Oh, you can have the blue side if you like the blue. I like the blue side, but the green side's more dominant in a way, so I'm using the blue side. Out of the way a minute. I need you in a minute, okay? I need that in a minute. Guess why? Have you ever done this before? On your own, made a knot, and look, if it gets so loose. So what you do is, now this is what I discovered. Putting one of them on. Yay! There's your finger. Look, when you ask for a finger. Just put your finger there so I can tie my knot nicely. That's what you do. You put that there instead. If it fits. That's why I had to use one that size. And I'm going to move, and actually I could have tied it underneath it. Quickly before it. That's it. Yay! And then you can obviously make a little bow if you want. How about that? Hold on. Right. Hold on. Where are we? And that's number 2. Yay. Yep, and there you go. And there's your little notebook as well. You can put in a little, that can be a tear off one, if I suppose, if you like. Just have a little holes, but that doesn't matter. There can be a little tear off one. It's up to the person. Where's number 1? Ah, there's number 1, isn't it? Number 1, number 2. Yeah. Right, okay. Right, next one. Let's have a look. Ah, that was supposed to be straight, but it'll do. Right, so now this one and these. Let's show you how to do this one. Now again, it doesn't have to be, there's only one actually, it just have to be perfect. Well, it doesn't, but it's best if it's definitely best if it's perfect. I'll show you that in about number 5, I think I'm going to show you that at. Right, this one's number 3. Because it's similar to number 2, but you just put a little foldy bit over there. Okay, like that. I'm going to try and get them into the middle a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count them. Right, so I've got about 7 pieces of paper. Right, trying to get them into the middle so they look a bit even on the outside. Oh, you know what we need to do, don't you, first? Round the corners. Try and get them straight. Right, so I've got this, and I'm going to use this one, and this one's going to be a 1/2 inch one. Round in the corners. There we go. Okay, and then undo what I've already done, of course, naturally. Let's put that in there. That has to be the same size or slightly bigger, I think. It doesn't have to be, but it might look better. I'm not going, you can actually measure how big it is. Right, that is 3 inches by, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, just over 4, 3 inches by just over 4. And I'm going to put the big one through. The reason is, I'll show you the reason in a minute, and I'm going to actually, I think I am actually going to sort of measure it. There's a reason, because they don't look even, do they? And I won't be able to find out where I am. So that wants to be in the middle of there somewhere, and that wants to be in the middle of there, so there and there-ish. It's raking the table, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Right, there we go, and didn't mean to rock the table there. There we go. Right, and big one, where's the big one? That's the big one. Okay, so the big one goes this way. Now find the blue line through there. Blue line, blue mark. Ooh, these are good for going through quite thick paper. Okay, but if you've got an awl and a bit of kettle packaging, a bit of kettle packaging, something like that, and an awl, or a corkboard or something like that, that's fine. Right, so now we're going to clamp it, because I want to keep it all together. Although you don't have to clamp it because it's got holes in it. Now there's something else we need to do first, don't we? Now what we're going to use, I've got to find my little thingy. Use that. Oh look, I've used some earlier. That's another one. I'm going to use the light side. I'm going to use that side, that way around. Oh, I've left my lid off. Oh dear, come on. Oh, it's still working. Well done. I might actually put some glue on the other side of that as well, because it's got quite a lot. Just got to make sure. I can't see from here, so I'm going to make sure I can see. There. Lean it towards me a bit, and I can see. And that one. That's your hole reinforcers then, and you can. I got that for actually to make patterns with, so. But I've been using it for this a couple of times. The actual reason it's for. But it's very useful, because then you don't have to spend money on getting them, and you can do what colour you like, but you just need a bit of glue, unless you do sticky paper, I suppose. Right, okay, what colour shall we have? Shall we have the same one? Yeah, again, you want about 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to cut it with the scissors that don't cut very well, but hey, you just proved me wrong there, didn't you? Very quick that was. Right, so we can put that through there, and hold on, and do that. How about that? So now we can do the same thing as we did before, I think. Perhaps use a little clampy thing as our tie, as our little thumb, as our little finger. Make sure that's straight. You can pull it underneath, I think. Yeah, that's nice and tight. And you can then remove your clamp. Come on. Do it properly. And that way. Ooh, there we go. Left it a little bit loose, but it's better than the way I normally do it, which is without anything, get frustrated because it's too loose. Right, hold on a minute. Hold on, that's better. That's bitty. Right. Right, need to tie a little double bow, I think, double knot. Oh, that's not right, is it? Is it? Oh, I think that thing's still alive. Right, there we go. How about that? Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? That's very nice. So that's number 3. So now we've got, which one was it? This one? Oh, we've got 2 matching ones. Look, and where's the first one? Oh, there's the first one. Right, so there's the first. That's number 1, number 2, and number 3. Right, number 4. What was number 4? Okay, so this is going to be number 3. So I've got some little bits of paper here. Let's see how much they measure. Let's move those 3 out of the way. Whoops. Right, so that's about, that's about 3 inches. That's not bad, is it? By 2 and something inches. And I've got a piece of card here that's 6 inches long and about 2 something wide, which fits perfectly, look. So now we're going to clamp this, because we need to keep it straight. I know you need to keep them fairly, as you think, fairly neat at the top. Again, like you do the other ones. Right, okay, so we need 3 holes this time, because we're going to make we're going to show you what you can do. There we go. Right, so I'm making 3 holes. You don't have to make them, so make them fair, I should say, at the fairly level, as far as it like up there or there. I'd say about the same distance the other side from that edge. Doesn't matter really. There we go, that'll do, perfect. So now what we're going to do, right, I've got purple in there. I wonder if I've got any purple thread. Not really. Oh, what's this one? I've got black. I don't know if I have used black. Again, number 3, you need about 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's see how this cuts this time. Ooh, nicely. Okay. Ooh, that's not too bad. Let's get this. Right, so what we're going to do then, we're going to make the 3 pamphlet stitch, but you don't have to do it as, you know, through, you can do it like this as well. So if you want to tie the knot at the front, or you can make it the front or the back actually, just push it through whichever one you want to leave a little thingy there. Leave a little thingy, tail thingy, and do your normal 3 pamphlet stitch, but it's much easier than threading it through a signature. and make sure that bit's, you've got one side of the long bit and the other side of the long bit. So there, you don't have to have it level, but it does look probably neat. That's what people seem to be. Have that made it a lot smaller onto this time. Just a minute. Oh wait, nope, wrong way. Right, there we go. And we're going to tie a knot Tie a knot in the knot. No, don't tie a knot. And you don't need to, because it's just like, look, it's wax thread, it stays. Wax thread does not stay. Even wax thread doesn't stay when you just got 2, but when you've got 3, it stays. There we go. Get that out of the way. And typo. There we go. That'll do for now. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 with the 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 3 pamphlet stitch. That's another way of doing it. Like, if you don't know how to do the 3 pamphlet stitch sewing in the signatures, that's a slightly different way, but there we go. That's making a little notebook, and you can put a little decoration on if you like as well, like same as that, because that would look quite nice on there. I'll give it a bit of an ink up wherever the ink uppers are. I've got a blue one there, why not? We will have a bit of blue around the edge lot. I've got a black one on the desk somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone. Oh, I found me black, by the way. Ooh, yes, I found me black. It was underneath the bed, of all places. That's it being under the bed. Right, let's put a bit of black on as well, look. So I've got now a bit of bluey black. Okay, so that's the front. And you could do what you like on there. You could put a little decoration, faux stitching, all that sort of thing. Might you do that yet? Don't know. Put a bit of gold around it to see me gold paint. Right, okay, so let's do the next one. Right, the next one is the one that's already prepared, because it's not, I don't know if it'd be quite done actually. It might be now. Ooh, I could actually test it, because I have done it a while ago. Right, so this is a little book, and it's you do tear off pages. I did tear one out earlier. I'll tell you why I tore it out earlier, because it had a massive dent in it, because what I did was I dropped it and shut the door, and it bent it, as you do. I dropped it, shut the door and bent it. Okay, let's have a look, see how this one is doing. This one's a bigger one. That one's a little tiny 1 inch, just over 1 inch by 2 inch, little tiny thing. Let's have a look. Now these are, now let me show you how to do it, because right, so what you do is, and what you need is special glue. You don't need special glue, but you do in the UK, because we can't get this glue like you can in America. That somebody, American lady, said the best one to use is Elmer's glue all. So if you can get that, brilliant. So what you do is, let me show you with this. I need something to clamp. Right, you need something like a cereal box. So what you do is clamp it like this. Clamp your cereal box on. Actually, you'd need it, hold on, let me do it like it's at the side. You'd need it about that size, I would say. Now the cereal box would stop the glue from spreading down the sides of your beautiful, hold on a minute. No, it's not very good, is it? Because no, butterfingers. Right, put that there, lot. So you'd need one that side and one that side. This is what I did. And then you'd glue, get your glue. Now this is what I've got. It's proper bookbinding glue, and it wasn't that much money. I don't think it was that much money. I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, I thought it was 120 grams, and the other one was a bit less, but more expensive. I thought, oh, that's good then. So it's pin flare bookbinding glue, and so I put that in there. Apparently wood glue is very good for it. If you can't get Elmer's glue all, if you can't get Elmer's glue all, but you've got wood glue, that works well apparently. I think actually this might even work, I don't know, because it's not quite so thin as, what's that stuff, the really thin glue, your wet glue. It's not, so you don't really need wet glue. You need something that's just a bit less than wet glue, like the Elmer's glue all, wood glue. that book binding glue. Anyway, I was going to test it one time. Yeah, this is what I did. I could even show you on here what I did. Look, put some cereal box on it, glued it here. Now you need this one, you do need to have it about the same. If you don't have it about the same, I don't know if it'll work as well. So now I'm going to reveal all and take this off. If it doesn't work, I'm going to cut this bit out and not show anybody and hide. There we go. Oh no, that's the back. No, that's not the back. How's that the back? That's the front. Oh, that's glued so well it's not even coming off. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That's brilliant. Well, and this is the other one. This is the bit we glued onto the back, that cereal box. So there we go. Ooh. Yeah, that is this. Look, that's all about the same size. So that's actually about the same size as the back. So you can use that. You can impress people and say, yes, I made that. Yes, I made that myself. And this is actually my paper. I've got I could put that available on the group. I haven't at the moment. I don't think. I'm not sure. Oh, I could put it up for New Year, couldn't I? If you want some of that pastel paper to print out. So I might put that up for New Year. And look, it's a cereal box at the back to prove it's my own little mate. You don't have to have a cereal box. You can use, well, I would glue what bit together so you can't tell it's a cereal box, perhaps. You know, so you can say it don't look like a cereal box. Or you can leave it like that and just say to them, yeah, cereal box, yeah, scraps of paper, yeah, all done. Just make sure your scraps are the same size, and there you go. And I'm not going to tear a bit off because I think I've torn a bit off before. I've torn a bit off this one. Could tear a bit off that one. Like that, see? Yeah. That was good, wasn't it? Right then, so that's number 5. And I've even shown you this one now. 2 now, got 2 now. So easy to do. Brilliant to make. Fantastic. Even I can do them. Ooh. That's good, isn't it? So that's number 5 now. Okay, is this number 6 now? Yeah, it must be. Right, this is number 6. This is the last one. You can have a backing if you like. Is this big enough for backing? Don't have to have a backing at all. You can have a... In fact, I don't think... It's probably better not. I don't know. It's up to you. Entirely up to you. I'm not going to have a backing, actually. But there are 2 different ways to do this. This is the Japanese book binding. So I'm going to put a little clamp on, because you need to keep those fairly regular at the top. Just a minute, see if I can get them even more regular than they are. They're quite as regular as I wanted them. Like that. So then you don't have to have them the same size, but it's, you know, it's going to look neater if you do. But you certainly don't have to, which I haven't. Oh look, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Just a minute. Right, so let's clamp them all, not just a few of them. There we go. And I'm going to, look, I still haven't done it, but that'll have to do. I'm going to clamp them a bit further down, actually. Why do I keep looking over here? Oh, the reason is, right, so this is Japanese book binding. Now I've got my example, haven't I? That's why. Right, here's some examples. I've got a... Where's the one? Ah! Right, this is the 2. Now, this is one that I like. This is just a demo one, because I'm not too keen. I prefer the ones that go to the edge like this. This has got a little special secret. This is the one with a little special secret. Okay, that's like this. But if you don't like it, there is a way of doing that. I'll show you what you don't do if you want to do this when I make that one. Right, okay. Oh look, that's one of the other ones. Right, so there's that one. Right, now this one. The only thing you've got to be careful of is being too short to the top, but there's a little trick behind that, so I'll just show you that now. Now I am going to measure this and I'm going to mark it out, because Where's my, I did have my, do you know what? I had my ruler earlier. I did have my ruler earlier. What's that look? I'm going to put it upside down so I can find my way. Right, so that's 7mm. That inches. So look. So that's about right, about there. Right. There's the middle of that. That's about here, isn't it? So you don't want it too far. Oh no, that's too far. That's too far that way now. So you want it about there. Just check. Oh yeah, that'll show you. Oh, that's give you a nice little thing there. But there is a little trick anyway. So we don't worry about that. Right, I'm going to do every ½ an inch. And I'm going to mark the two ends. Every ½ an inch. That doesn't seem right, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems like it's too far that way. Don't like it. I've got another crayon. Have I got another crayon? Different colour. Oh dear, I haven't got another crayon. I should have another crayon, but I haven't got one. I don't like the way that is so is near the thing and that's not. I want it equal. I want it equal nicely. Come on. Right, so that's 2 3/4. Right. Okay, so I'm going to move that up. So that's the middle now, yeah? That's definitely the middle. Yeah? And I was going to make it every ½ inch, so why didn't it do it? That should have done it nicely. Now, then you can mark the edges. That'll have to be like that, won't it? That'll have to be like that. Right, so again, I'm going to use my favourite tool. This is one of my favourite. This is one of the things I first ever bought. Obviously, the big version, not this little version, but this is one of the first tools I ever wanted. I'm making a small, using the small side. I'm getting rid of the bits out in the middle each time because it's right. If you do like my version, which is if you like that version, you don't have to do this. But if you like that version, then you don't have to do what I'm going to do, which is make a little nick in each side. A little nick, a little nick. I've actually my son-in-law's called Nick, and he's not very tall. It's 5'7", which is small. Which is small in my family. Right, there we go. It's smaller than my daughter. My daughter's about 5'9". There, so there we go. Now I have got some. Where are they? Oh no, I brought some in here. Oh, there they are. Right, this is the first time I'm going to use these, but Natasha used these and I thought it was a brilliant idea. So now we've got our holes. I'm just going to keep that there a minute. I'm going to use this again. Now you need six lengths there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is waxed thread, as I've been using all along. Absolutely love it. I thought I liked embroidery thread, but no, I love wax thread. Right, so you need, I'm going to actually thread this before I do anything else. Oh, come on. There you go. So that's now thread. So we can put that away in our little drawer. Right, so what we got here then, so we can use this. It doesn't matter if you use a scrap piece, it's probably better. But you've got a nice piece there, just leave that and ready. Find some place in the middle, perhaps between there, and mark it with this. Now the reason is because you're going to bring your needle, you need to do this up. Doesn't matter which way round, front, back, probably back better. But what I've been doing is actually leaving it, if you haven't got a post-it note, just leave a bit free there. I've been doing that and that's been working fine, but I've got my post-it note there because that might be easier for you. Right, this is what I've been doing. I don't know if this is correct, but it works perfectly. Make a sew round it like that, either that way or that way, I don't think it matters. And then weave. Now we're going to weave, we're going to weave, we're going to weave. So weave this in and out here. It's a bit like doing the 5 pamphlet stitch, isn't it? And then you bring that round, that I do. If you've got that, wherever it is, if you want to do that bit, you bring that round. If you don't want to do that, you bring it over and do it. But I'm going to do that because I like this bit. You bring it round like this. Bring it round and do it, then you can bring it over. I suppose you could make little grooves in each one, but I don't think it matters too much. That is probably the best idea. Right, if you think you're going to get lost, don't worry, because you've just got to remember you've got to bridge each gap. Okay, so then you put your heart through there, needle through there, and then because you haven't got an up and over thing there, you bring it round and put it up and over, and then wait a minute, let's find my hole, and then we go through. And because you need to bridge that, you know, you need to bridge that gap there, bring that through there. Now what do? Oh, well, you just carry on weaving, because that's obviously a bit loose because that's the middle, but we'll come back to the middle in a minute. There we go, like this, like this. We're going to carry on weaving like that. Okay, weave it, weave it. And as I say, if you want that, don't want that bit there, just bring it over like that, then carry on back. But I do, so I'm going to put mine through there and through that bit and over it like that. Okay, and bridge that gap. And there's not an over one there, so we put it over there like if we got it single, we do, and we put it through there, and then we just have to bridge that little gap there. But instead of bridging that gap, we're going to have to find our page where we put our needle through. There we go, we put that through there like that. Then we poke our needle through there like that. And you might be familiar with this bit where you tie a knot. Look, see, page is kept nicely like that. There we go. And we tie a little knot, and there we go, and it stays because it's good. It's not like the other one where it sort of comes apart. There we go. And you can tie a little bow if you like, because I think I've got enough to tie a bow on this one. There we go, tie a little bow. Ho ho, tie a little bow. There we go. Right, and no, it's not that one that needs to be shorter, dear, it's this one. There we go. So now we can either leave it like that, or we can tie another knot to secure it. I'm almost tempted to leave it because it's such fiddly. It's so fiddly, dear. There we go. So there we go. Now we've done it. Now we can take our and put it back on. They can even use it again, I suppose. There we go. So that's nuke of that. You see, it doesn't have to be the same size, but if you wanted to make it the same size, I would chop it off there. Or we can have the pink side or the purple side. Now this one, oh, the blue, look, oh, got blue inside. Ooh, blue, purple, pink. Ooh. Right, there we go. So that's your 6. That's number 6, and that's my favourite. of the whole lot at the moment. I've got mad on them. Right, so let's have a look what we've got then. 6. What's number 5? 5. 5. I do like that, but it's takes ages to it dry. 5. What's number 4? That's not 1 4, is it? That was 3, I think. 3. That's 3. Ah, is that number 4? Did we do that one on this one? Didn't we? That's number 4. Number 3. This one, I think. Number 2. Another green one. Just plain. That's ever so easy to do. But as long as you've got somebody to put your finger there, or you've got a clip. And look how pretty that is. Number 1. And I've hidden the staples by putting those there. So that's a stapled one. So there, little, all ready for your pockets. Look, all ready for your little pockets. And you've got something to, oh yes. So you can put them in there, look. Well, that's a proper tear off one, isn't it? Oh, you know, without having to rip. That's actually a proper little tear off one. Right then, so I hope you like my content. Please, if you do, give me a thumbs up. Very, very important for me. Thank you. That will help me enormously. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Love to have you aboard. Please share my video. Yay! Thank you. And press the notification bell with your crafty fingers if you'd like to see more of my videos. And leave me a comment. Please leave me a comment. Love to have a comment. Thank you all. And what else can I tell you? Oh yes, please join my Facebook group. Love to have you on there. We've got printables on there. I might have mentioned someone here. Not any of these on here, but I have got them. Oh, here it is. Right, I've got that on there at the moment. That's one of my Christmas presents. Okay. I've got 5 at the moment. In fact, I've got 20. Is it 24 printables at the moment with my papers on? A lot of them are brightly coloured. Some of them aren't. Some of them are very beautiful. So I've got those on there. Sort of similar to, is it that? Yeah, not the rubber stamp, but that sort of thing. But that's the version of that. I've got that one there. It's marbling papers, very nice. And what else can I tell you? I think that's it for the moment. Apart from, I wish you a happy new year. Hope for the rest of the Christmas holidays are treating you well, and happy new year to you all. And please take care, everyone, and look after yourselves. Goodbye.